Hello and welcome. Today we're working on the Managerial Accounting full course. We're in Chapter 14, Financial Statement Analysis. We're going to work on a problem where we're doing common size analysis, which is going to be really easy once you see how it works. So if you're new, my name is Jeff from Finally Learn. So please comment, please like, please subscribe, and let's get started with this teaching here. So common size analysis says, look, for an income statement, what we're going to do is divide everything in this column by the sales. So this essentially will be 100%. So then everything will be a percent of that total sales. Okay, so we'll show you how this works. So here are the instructions. Compute the common size analysis for the income statements below. Round percents to one decimal. Which item is most responsible for the decline in net income? Now, when you get a problem like this, make sure you look which one is the first year, which one's the second year. Here, 2029, the first year, is to the right, and then to the left is 2030, which is the second year. All right, so we need to do a common size analysis. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab all these numbers because I'm on Excel and I like to copy. Let's save ourselves a lot of work. Now, what's going to happen here is we need to convert all these to percentages and one decimal place, and we'll get rid of those numbers. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need to take, for the 2030 year, we need to take 420,000 divided by the sales number, which is 420, and we're going to do F4. So F4 is the toggle where we make it $D, $7. So we're going to divide everything in that column by the 420,000. And what's that going to do is it's going to put everything in terms of $1 essentially of sales. So I'm going to copy that down and I'm going to fill without formatting so I keep my lines here. So what it's saying is that my sales are essentially $1 or 100%. If our sales are $1, then our cost of goods sold is like 59, almost 60 cents. Our gross profit is 40%. Our operating expenses are 16. Our research and development is 10. And our net income is 14 cents on every dollar. So this is how we do a common size, and we're going to do the next year the same thing, and then we can compare. Basically, here's how we had $1, how we spent money, how we got net income, and the previous year, same thing. So let's take the 350,000 divided by 350, and we're going to make it absolute, so everything's going to be divided by the 350. So that's still going to be 100%, and I'm copy it down, and I'm going to fill without formatting. Okay, so now let's go back and look at the numbers. It went from 350 to 420,000. Well, let's say this is $300 million. Well, it's really hard to compare 300 million and 400 million or whatever. So common size says, look, let's just do it all in terms of $1 of sales. So what happened to $1 of sales? 60 cents went to cost of goods sold. About 40 cents was gross profit. About 9.7 cents, almost 10 cents, went to operating expenses. And then about 10.3 to research and development. And net income was 19.7. So here is the challenge. Our net income was 19.7 or $69,000. It actually went down to 59,400. Now, one of the things we're looking at, everything's relative. So look at the cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold went from 211 to 251. It went up, but as a relative amount, it went down a little bit from 60.3 down to 59.8. So let's look and figure out what's the big difference? Why our net income went from 69 down to 59? Well, our cost of goods sold is about the same. Our research and development is about 10%. But the operating expenses went from about 9.7% to 16%. So the big difference is we're going to highlight this and show, hey, this is the reason. Which item is most responsible for the decline in net income? It's because our operating expenses went up. And then we can figure out, well, why did they go up? What is the reason for that? Is that something we can prevent for the following year? Okay, so this is how you do common size analysis. It's really easy with Excel, so I definitely recommend that you use Excel. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.